Oh, hi, Mohit. Hi, welcome. How are you doing? Hi, Ira. Hi, hello. Good morning, I guess. It's morning for you, yeah. It's been such a while since we have already started talking, and I still don't know your time zone. Disappointing. How was your sleep? How was it? So sorry, guys. I little late today. Very sorry from my side. Great to be honest. That's good. Oh my gosh, I can't see my chat on my preview. I don't know why it's not there on my desktop, but it's good. You have a big day ahead. Big day, big energy. Have a good breakfast. Have like a hearty breakfast. Eat well, and make sure to have snacks in between of the day. In the middle of the day, I mean, not between. Sounds weird. It's like yesterday. That is true. Was yesterday busy for you? I don't know. Did you have your Indian takeout? You mentioned about it, right? I don't know exactly if you had the takeout or not, so I have no idea. Oh yeah, wait, seminar. Wait, I forgot seminar stuff. Hello Sunil, welcome. Thank you so much for liking the live. Doggish Gang is going good. Doggish Gang is doing excellent. Oh, you got real busy. Oh yeah, that's true. Can't really focus on food when schedules are running after you like a monster. I get it. By the way, when you get the time, do look at the email as well, okay? Girl, seriously, yesterday I had typed out the draft, but Loki, I closed the app when I was sending it. Stupidly. So that's why it got saved as a draft. If things are a little out of order in that email, please do excuse it, alright? Because the thing is that I edited the draft again just with a few concerns that were there and a few extra things. I don't know, it's a lengthy email, so not lengthy, but reply in your own time, no rush. I forgot about the seminar, like completely. I completely forgot about it. It's so quick that like August came by so quickly. It's already 6th. It's so strange. Let's just write email like letters. We can write it like write it like we are those letters that you put in a bottle and like you throw it in the ocean. We can write it like that. Somewhat, right? Let me just fix my noise cancellation. There we go, third level. Hello Alam, where are you from and what do you do for a living? That's fine. It might take a long time, a very, very long time from my side, unfortunately. It's okay. Hello, ABC, where are you from? And what do you do for a living? What is your name as well? It's okay, guys. I mean, like, we, both of us, Ira, we are like chronically late repliers. I'm a very, very chronic late replier, which is not good actually. It's not a good trait. It's not a nice trait to have. Just give me a moment. Hello, Amit. Welcome to the live. Where are you from? And what do you do for a living? It's an issue. It's gonna be a problem. Because where are you from in India? Which state and city? And what do you do for a living? I'm from India as well, dude. Just had a shower. You'll be dressing up. Okay, see ya. Take care. Bye bye. See ya soon. Maybe in like a few hours at least, if we can. Good luck. And have your meal properly, alright? And the one, you're a journalism student. Bachelor's. Bring your bachelor's. You'll be listening, okay? No problem. I don't mind. Hold on. And Vikas, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal, and I'm student of mass communication as well. My first year begins in October, though, and after the 4-year course, we'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. Hello, Ruturaj. Where are you from, and what do you do for a living? Well, Vikas, make sure to like the live and subscribe as well. What is your specialization in journalism? Like, what are you aiming for specifically? And what year are you in? Second year. Oh, so you're already like in a third year, then third or fourth. Then oh, that's good to know. You're doing an internship. Interesting. That's nice. What are your hobbies? What do you like to do? Third year, yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just joining my first soon. So basically, we have like our practicals by third year. Third year and fourth year, we have practicals. Ours is solely just all we'll do is like ground reporting mainly. And I have to do a lot. Internships also maybe from third year it might start. You also play tabla. What do you like to read? What are your favorite books that you like to read? I also like reading. I love reading actually because like you can see from the bookshelf at the back. I love reading alongside. I also love games like as in chess, Sudoku. I sometimes love Uno. I don't know. I love Rubik's cubes as well. I like to solve them. Though this one's actually not that good. A little bit of an issue with solving this one, but I love them actually. I love crossword as well. And what else? I mean, there are a lot of games, and I love keeping up with debates as well. I love keeping up with debates, usually prime time. I can't really watch them, unfortunately, but I don't want my yellow, yellow. I don't know about that because I didn't play online much. I used to just play like casually with my classmates at some point. I thought I was good because I used to beat my classmates often. But when I tried to play online, I realized I'm very bad. I played like at least two or three times, so I'm not that good. I told you about it. I told you guys I was pretty mediocre. I'm not that good. Oh, you're reading The Palace of Illusions. Oh, that's good. I've heard like that book, like some people do read it. I mean, seen like I guess two people tend to read that book from who I know. And basically, like my latest read was Whole Numbers and Half Truths by Rukmini S. At the moment, I do want to read Life in Diplomacy by Maharaja Krishna. It's a nice book. I mean, just started it before, but I sort of left it after a while. So, I don't know what is your yellow. Oh my god, you did mention though. You did mention. I thought you for a second. I was like 2000 something, but I still wanted to ask. 1960. Isn't that like elite? Like, isn't that like very good? Do you play online or do you like usually have you done like tournaments and stuff? Jeez, man, I ain't that good at all. Maybe I should get into it properly because like I've seen some people they tell me like I don't know exactly. You can give me tips. Maybe some people say I should make like notes and stuff and then maybe I should get into it. That will help me more, but I don't know, man. No, man, where are you from? What do you do for a living? I feel like I'm more good at like Sudoku. Chess is not my field, man. It is not. Indra, where are you from? What do you do for a living? And Ira, give me a quick heads up, okay, if you'll be leaving the live because I don't know, you'll be in the background. So I'll be constantly blabbering about chess for at least a while. And imagine if I'm just talking to myself. That's good. That's nice. You carry. Oh, you carry here legacy. I don't know, man. I don't know much about. I don't know much about it. Well, what is bobushi? I'm so confused. Hold on. I'm very confused about it. How can I explain? I am little like. Isn't it like? Is it something related to chess.com? I'm so sorry. I'm a little slow. Don't blame me, okay? I played like chess. I played chess on chess.com like maybe like it was a few, not few months back, like last year. Never mind. There were so many bots to play against. I played against people at first, then I realized, okay, I'm not that good, and then I was like, maybe I'll practice with bots, and then I was like, fine. Oh, that's what you call it. Wait. Oh, like grandma. I'm so sorry. I don't know the terms. So she's a chess frantic. Oh, it runs in the blood. It's a legacy. My grandma was excellent in Ludo, so I guess I carry the legacy of Ludo. I've won Ludo like a lot of times. Maybe. It's so interesting. I'm very good with Ludo though maybe. But for like Ludo, I guess like I have to have a specific color or something. If I have green or yellow, I'm not gonna be good at it. Defeat is certified. It could be that. I mean, there is like some sort of evidence as well that usually the legacy is passed down or something. Do you know Ludo? I don't know if you know it actually. I don't know. It's like this one game. It's like a four-player game. Basically, the thing is, it's very popular. It's like you have four colors, and basically you have four. What do I say? Four guys each. Each color has four guys, and basically you just have to make it. You just have to take one round of the entire the maze, and then you have to make it to the end. Like it's like basically that. And there's dice involved as well in it. So I don't know exactly. I thought you were familiar. I thought you were familiar with Meshu, so I thought you would know Ludo. I don't know why. Sorry if you're confused. I guess when the planet guy will come, he can explain it better, way more than me. I should have a nickname or something. It is like no, Uno is different. Uno is a card game. Ludo is mainly like a board game. Basically, for Ludo, it's like the first one to complete the entire round of the game and get into their designated spot is like the winner. Basically, that's it. All the four, they get four players each in each team. Like for example, like there are okay, I'll tell you simply. I'll tell you. It's a board game. There are four colors: blue, red, yellow, and green. Okay, they're on the corners of the board. Each team will have four players that they will control, and basically they have to somehow get the four players to complete the entire round of the map that is the board game and get them into the designated spot. There will be like a line, a path with their color indicating the road to victory, so they have to go there. In that game you can kill players, you can eat up players, you can eliminate them. Basically it's that. And there are certain rules also with dices, so I was explaining way too hard. I love Uno though. Uno is like the OG rage bait game. Uno always rage baits me. I don't know why. Because whenever I have played Uno with anyone, there's always that one person in the group who doesn't know how Uno works, and they just like start bending the card games according to their liking. It's so annoying to me. Yes, first you tell me where are you from and what do you do for a living, and what is your name as well. Didn't understand a thing. Okay, don't worry. It's fine. Just search Ludo. I guess there you'll just see the. You have to see the gameplay. You know, this is me. This is always me. Do you know those like weird board games nowadays that are like invented, not invented, but like the modern board games? I don't understand a single thing about them. So I can like I get it. Don't worry. Uno rage baits me. Uno and Monopoly. Monopoly is like, if you're playing Monopoly with your friend group, no one will talk to each other the next day. It is it is something that will create fights no matter what. Thank God the guys, like the people I played Monopoly with, I was not close with at all, so I was fine. One more game that is like rage bait is like what's that board game? I'm trying to think. You know that what is not board game? Like it has like what do I say? Dude, it's like gems. Like gems as in it's just marbles and you have to arrange the marbles accordingly. I don't know. It's like shape of a cylinder. It's this and there's like two players. It's a two-player game. Irfan, where are you from and what do you do for a living? I don't know exactly what it's called. I'm trying to think. It's way too early though. I mean, Ira, to be eating your brain at the moment. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry if I'm confusing you a lot. Hello, Arki, Chaurus here. First, you tell me where you from and what do you do for a living. Rahul, where are you from? What do you do for a living as well? Ritik, where are you from and what do you do for a living? Yes, you're correct. Irfan, where are you from? What do you do for a living? MP with city. And are you working or are you a student? I just yapped for such a long time about board games. I don't know why I did this. I'm just assuming that Ira, you're still listening, so I'm just gonna blabber a little bit. I know there are a lot of board games that I don't know the name of. There's many. Hello, Soyam. Thanks, I appreciate it. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? Kashi, what is your name? Where are you from? What do you do for a living as well? Thanks so much, Junaid. I do appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Yes, actually, my social media also is focused for the good cause alongside my main channel as well. And the main thing is that I'm trying to grow my channel at the moment, trying to grow it so that I can feed the street dogs 3 times a day. But at the moment, it is not monetized yet due to the watch time criteria still remaining. So at the moment, I take donations and contributions through QR and scanner on the live. Whoever wishes to contribute, they let me know. And a lot of good people from corporate have contributed and donated as well. So usually, I'm open to any help. All of it goes for the afternoon meal as well. Just give me a moment. Rahul, what do you do for a living? And okay, Ira, that's good to know. Setting, I mean, like, I'll just continue blabbering about something at least. And so, what are you studying? Be a little specific with your introduction. Cashin, if I'm not wrong. Where are you from in Germany? Financial analysis. How long have you been in the field? I am from India and I'm student of mass communication. My first year begins in October itself. After the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. There's basically a very prominent media house and also news channel in India, internationally known as well. Kashan, make sure to like the live, okay? And have a look at my channel description as well. And Rajesh, where are you from? What do you do for a living? I don't. Wasn't there like this one game? It was like basically these things. What do I say? It's a card game, but I'm not being able to recall it properly. Similar to Uno, but like the rules are different. I don't know. I think I'm confusing it with like a Uno hybrid. I don't know. Kind of a newbie. Oh, okay. Well, 5 years. If that's a newbie, I don't know exactly how much what it would be. That is quite interesting. That's nice. Well, you're German then, and what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? So I was actually asking you, what are you studying? You mentioned you're a student. So are you doing your degree? Are you pursuing your degree in something, or are you in school preparing for any exams? You need to be a little more specific. I guess I'm confusing the Uno thing with the hybrid of Uno. I don't know. I remember like this like store I used to go to. It was so many different types of games were there. I was interested in those like weird games. I remember there was this game with like a beehive. There's like a beehive and it's like a beehive sort of thing. And there's like a tree, there's a beehive, and there's a lot of bees. Basically, there's like a lot of leaves inserted in the beehive, and you have to take out the leaves. And the more bees you get, the more points you have. Like, I guess it works like that. I don't know. I had that game before, but I never got to play it. I never got to play it like with someone. So I would just play it on my own. Okay, well, what year are you in exactly for machine learning engineering, the bachelor? Second year? So, yeah, if I introduce myself, I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal, and I'm a student of mass communication. My first year begins in October itself. After the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. So, yeah, make sure to like the live and subscribe to the channel as well. Hello, Monica. Welcome to the live. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? I don't know exactly. Ira must be so confused. They're like actually depending on the toy stores, like where it was, the games are quite different. Mainly like, it was my dream as a kid to go to like that big store, that's Toys R Us. Toys R Us. Ira, it was like such a big store. I saw like it on YouTube before. I was like on YouTube so much as a child. Abhishek, where are you from and what do you do for a living? Okay, that's good to know. So Soyam, actually, what are your hobbies as well? And Cashin, you're correct. Yeah, actually, my channel is entirely focused on street dogs only. So I'm aiming to grow the channel so I can feed them 3 times a day. Alongside, you can also have a look at my channel description. Forgot to mention it. Do read through it. You'll get to know what my lives are about, what I talk about on the live. Alongside, you can also see what my channel is about and what the aim of the channel is. Everything is mentioned in the description. Hello Shivam, where are you from and what do you do for a living? Oh my god, Mera Saab is here. Hello Aryan, hi. Ira is also there. Aryan is here. I mean Iron. Aryan, I don't know. Yudbir, where are you from and what do you do for a living? Buskan, where are you from and what do you do for a living as well? On call. Okay, well, no problem. Come back anytime. Now the street dogs I feed, they're very friendly and usually animals never attack first. They never. If you're the one attacking them or you're the one abusing them, then they will fight back out of defense. But street dogs never do that. Street dogs are always they're the loveliest souls and they're very sweet. It could be like a I don't know exactly. Could be a dopamine problem, no idea. Where did the Chewy guy go? Chewy guy? Who's Chewy? Wait. Ishan, yeah, you're correct. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? And by the way, I prefer, so please don't use anything related to addiction or anything. Don't use that word in my life. It affects my life. Don't use those words. I mean, see, like taking care of animals, it is a lot of work as well. It is. In the meantime, you can take care of street dogs as well. You can do that. Well, by the way, Iron, how is your study session going? How is it going so far? You didn't give us any updates regarding your study session today. Jyoti, where are you from and what do you do for a living? I have like a weird doubt regarding that guy. I don't know actually. He was just fooling around, honestly. So I just blocked him. Wasn't giving proper answers. No, you're not. You're not. You said Chewy, and I said who is Chewy? That's why. Jyoti, where are you from? And what are you studying? Be a little specific. Dude, that remark made me laugh. I don't know why. Hello, Ujwal. Welcome. Make sure to like the live. How are you doing today? Yeah, no worries. Don't worry. I don't like it when people keep fooling around. So you have an interesting way with words. Not gonna lie. Actually, it's quite interesting. It makes me want to talk about topics, but I can't. I mean, it's somewhat referred to my email, like it's there, but I don't know. I'm not gonna refer to the email right now that I've written. Basically, I've like listed the topics that I like to talk about mainly. There are a lot more that I like to discuss about, but I'm like, it's gonna become a long. It's gonna be a very long list. I need to also think what I like to talk about. No, it's not a British accent. It's Indian accent. So it is Indian accent, and it's not accent always. It's your fluency. Fluency is directly linked with your confidence, and confidence is directly linked with your inner positivity. For communication and pronunciation, you should always talk to a lot of people, open up, and emphasize each word that you're pronouncing. And you can read books and read them out loud. Those help a lot. Irish accent. I like Scottish accent. I don't know why. It's like I like it mainly because I don't know. There's this one girl who kept popping up on my reels, and the way she pronounces things, it's so interesting. I don't know. I don't know why. Some people just sound pretty good with their pronunciation. I have no idea, honestly. I don't think I have an accent or something. Nah, I don't want to do it. I'm like, I ain't gonna do it. Oh hell no, I'm not gonna do it actually. 27998. Where are you from? And what do you do for a living? What is your name? What am I supposed to translate? What the hell? I don't know. There's something to translate, and I'm gonna translate if it's worthy translating. Don't worry. My bindi is shimmering at the moment. I'm not doing it. No, This is Indian accent, and India is pretty vast. It is pretty diverse, and a lot of people they have different ways of speaking. Hello, Sonia. Make sure to like the live. Education list. Welcome to the live. Make sure to like the live and where are you from and what do you do for a living? What is your name? Strange. Darjeeling, West Bengal, correct. And banished Shadow Realm. He was banished. He perished. Perished. Is perished the word? Should I say that? I mean, yeah. Perished into the deepest depths of, we can see the abyss. Abyss is fun. Is it abyss like Shadow Realm? Is it abyss? I remember, a funny thing, by the way, not funny thing, this is not going to be funny actually. Ira, like I had a spelling bee once, and I was very, very bad at the spelling bee. I don't know why. They asked me the spelling of abyss. I spelled it as Abby, Abby's. I was like, oh my god, perished means dead. Yeah, perished. But it sounds funny. Aryan, where are you from? What do you do for a living? No, I'm not Indonesian. Varnished is vanished. I said varnished. I'm such an idiot. Oh my gosh. Banished is nice, but perished sounds funny. We can just say he banished into the shadow realms, and all the negative energies shall perish below underworld. Oh, you feel like I feel like you have had a tour there on your own. I'm just kidding. You didn't go for a tour, did you? In the shadow realms. Hello, Bhupinder. Where are you from, and what do you do for a living? I was ain't that hard. I know it ain't that hard, but come on. I was in fifth grade that time. I barely had any consciousness. I didn't even know the Earth was spinning that time. I was such a lost kid. My goodness, I don't know. It ain't that hard. I know it's pretty easy. But low key, I forgot about the B and the S, so I like somewhat switched the numbers. So which city are you from in Punjab? Like what district, and what do you do for a living? Oh, should I Google it? Should I? I don't know exactly. Oh yeah, there is. Is that a? I don't know. Isn't it like a web novel? Novel. I'm getting a web novel when I search it up. Yeah, I'm very extroverted actually, guys. I'm very extroverted. Not very actually. I'm more of like a mild extrovert. Bhupinder, what do you do for a living? Are you a student or are you working? Introduce yourself properly. Who was where are you from in Tamil Nadu, and what do you do for a living? Oh, it's a web novel. Okay, well, thank God. Thank goodness I searched it up correctly. I was worried that my Microsoft Edge was tweaking again. But it's okay then. Is it a lengthy web novel? I gotta see. Something about the depths of an ocean and shadow realm is very interesting. I remember I was trying to say Kraken yesterday and I said Kratos. I'm not gonna forget that. That's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. That sounds very dramatic actually. That is very dramatic. I'll stop. Oh, BCM. All right. Well, that's good to know. I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal, and I'm a student of mass communication. First year begins in October. After the 4 year course, joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. Make sure to like the live and subscribe to the channel. Bhupinder. Corruption. Okay. Divine and profane. Oh, yeah. Actually, like, didn't you mention that yesterday that you find the two concepts very interesting? West Bengal, dude. Yeah, West Bengal. Divine and profane. I don't know. That sounds interesting now. Now I want to read the web novel. I'm going to bookmark it. Be dramatic, you only get one life. That is true. YOLO. YOLO is like you only live once, I guess. Yeah. It sounds so cringe when I said YOLO, and now it's bringing up memories of like 2017, 2018 internet. I don't know why. I remember when mustaches were a very big thing. You would see like some people would tattoo like a mustache here, and they would do this like with the thing. Like I don't know. There used to be like photo session props. The outfit choices were a little confusing. It was one of the best though. Yeah, it was. It was one of the best. I mentioned it like with you, Jinx. I'm gonna knock on wood or touch wood. What do you do? Do you touch wood when you jinx with someone? I don't know. You touch wood, I guess. Hello Shashank, where are you from and what do you do for a living? It was one of the best. You know why? Because I feel like YouTube that time was like it was like booming. It was so good. The content. I remember like Disney princess rap battles used to be a thing. That was so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing to bring up. But you know, Lord of the Mysteries. Okay, it's one. Waiting for the other three. Waiting, waiting. I'm just gonna search about Lord of the Mysteries in the meantime. Sounds pretty mysterious from the name. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Okay, that is number two. Sashank, where are you from in Karnataka and what do you do for a living? Okay. Ismail, where are you from and what do you do for a living? Shadow Slave. Oh, Shadow Slave is fourth. Okay. So we got Lord of the Mysteries. Then we got Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Then we got Revered Insanity. Then we got Shadow Slave. Am I correct? Yeah. I gotta like screenshot it or something. Though I always screenshot things and I never go back to them. I don't know why. Horrible habit of mine. Shashank, first you tell me, what do you do for a living? Where are you from? Which city, I mean, of Karnataka? And hello, Ankur, where are you from? And what do you do for a living? Cool. Are these web novels like a little lengthy? I don't know. Let me see. Oh my god, hold on. Isn't like Lord of Mysteries like steampunk supernatural mystery? Thrilling supernatural steampunk mystery. Yeah. Rohit, where are you from and what do you do for a living? One more on more. The beginning after the end. That's the fifth one, right? Is it the name of the web novel? Where are you from in Punjab and what do you do for a living? Ankur. Isn't that like anime or something? I don't know, man. Confused. I searched it up. I'm getting like this anime thing. I'm getting Wikipedia links. It's on Crunchyroll. Oh yeah, that's why I got it. That's why when you mention like that's why when you mentioned the thing, like I remember you mentioned about your obsession, right? So you read like very long. Oh, that's okay. That's gonna take me nearly like a year to not year, 5 years to finish. I feel like. Sharia, if you want to know what my content is about, have a look at the channel description, read through it, and then you can come back and we can have a talk. Anime trash. That is funny. That is a funny way to like answer it, I guess. So mainly, I guess written. I mean, written works give you more, not written, but like web novels. I guess they give you more room to like know about things. Let me see the web novel. I guess I gotta put it in my search. Edge is horrible with the results nowadays. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I got the web novel. Never mind. Yay, I got it. Okay, I'm good. Took you 4 years to finish three. Oh no, I guess I can only engage with you in the conversation after 4 years then. Oh no, I chose a very bad time. Shoria, you tell me where are you from and what do you do for a living? Well, oh hi Tom, hello. How are you doing today? You read these novels extremely slowly. How much did you cover up? Like how many pages exactly? Like within the span of 30 minutes? I'm asking too many things. I don't know. It depends on like how much content is there in the first page. I guess I might be a slow reader because I can't really give much time to reading at all. Unfortunately, pretty brutal. That's good to know, dog. I'm doing fine as well. I'm doing excellent. Make sure to like the live, okay? I'm not fast, I guess. Maybe I might take how much? I don't know. Do I trust myself? I don't actually. Never mind. I don't trust myself to be finishing this pretty early. I don't think so. I guess it might take a very long time. But like you must be very like attached to it. So like when you finish it at some point, it is gonna feel very empty because I guess you have like given so much time to it. So it depends on the complexity. Sometimes some chapters are hard to get, and like it depends on the thing, like what is going on in that chapter and everything. So it's like basically, I don't know exactly because a novel, like if I have to read like in 30 minutes, I can read about. fi- No way, how much can I read? I can read about 30 pages, 35, I guess, yeah. It depends. If I'm locked in, that is. Otherwise, it's around 28, 28-ish. I don't know. Oh no, you're typing in Russian. I gotta go. Running towards. I'm Russian to the translator. Hold on. Girl, you're confusing me. Give me a time. Give me a moment, I mean. Oh, you love them a lot. Yeah, they're very close to your heart. That was very quick. Rate my speed on how quickly I translated it. As Banin. I thought you were singing for some reason at first. Oh my god, singing. Speaking of singing, jeez, I didn't listen to the song at all. The like the song that was named Toxic. I didn't listen to it in Russian, by the way. I forgot the name. Yad, yad, yad. It's like basically there's a word that is like Y-A-Y-double-E-D. That is yad, and in Hindi we just say like that means remembering, missing. So when I said yad, I was like, oh my god, it must be like a sad song or something. 10 out of 10. Oh, thanks. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm wait, no. That's gonna come out bad. Actually, never mind. I was gonna say I'm filled with warmth, but that sounds weird. I am definitely blessed. Oh yes, yes. I gotta listen to it, man. I had it like saved in like one of my what do I say? Ironic it is. I have it saved like, oh yeah, bookmarked. I had it. I have it saved. What was I saying? It's so ironic, isn't it? The word itself is a jab on me at this point. Harshit, where are you from and what do you do for a living? That ain't good. It ain't good. Hello, Bhushan. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? Where are you from in the US? Oh, eighth grade, never mind. US, I don't know exactly, no idea. I just clicked it very fast when I saw that it was a kid. Defaulter, what business are you doing and what is your name? Introduce yourself properly. And oh, all right, Bhushan, you're working as an IT support analyst. Okay, well, how long have you been in the field? And let me introduce myself. I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal, and I'm a student of mass communication. My first year begins in October itself. After the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. Okay, no problem. Take your time. Don't burn yourself. Take your time, Ira. Hello, Dilip. Welcome to the live. Thanks. Sorry, defaulter. I didn't get your name. And what do you usually do for the business? What is the business about? What is it based on? And Bhushan, you can definitely have a look at my. Thanks so much. You can definitely have a look at my channel description, by the way, because you're new to the live and you'll get to know what my lives are about, what are the timings, what my channel is about, alongside what the aim of the channel is. So I suggest you, Defaulter and Bhushan, you guys can have a look at the channel description itself. Read through it and then you can come back and we can have a talk. Well, defaulter, you can have a look at my channel description. Yes, I'm from India. If I introduce myself, just give me a moment. If I introduce myself, I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal, and I'm a student of mass communication. My first year begins in October itself. After the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. Defaulter, you can definitely have a look at my channel description. Read through it, you'll get to know what my channel is about, and then you can come back and we can have a talk. Thank you so much, Bhushan. I really do appreciate it. Thanks. Let me tell you a little more. The thing is, I am trying to grow the channel so that I can feed the street dogs 3 times a day with whatever earnings I get. At the moment, my channel has not been monetized yet due to the watch time criteria still remaining. So at the moment, I'm trying to. I joined the live to communicate and connect with all the good animal lovers and all the good people, and anyone who wishes to be a helping hand in the good cause. So the main thing is, good people from corporate, they have donated and contributed for the good cause. Usually I take contributions through QR and scanner on the live itself. And those who contribute, all of their names are mentioned in my next short video. I don't mention the amount at all. So you can also contribute if you wish. Hello, Kothung, where are you from and what do you do for a living? Thank you. I usually refer to Palki Sharma Upadhyay alongside Swati Joshi from Times Now, Rahul Shivshankar from CNN News 18. His debates are excellent, alongside in Hindi Rubika Liaquat. These are my four role models. Mainly Palki Sharma, I follow her very, very closely. I used to watch for First Post often. But you know, Bhushan, if I let you know, can definitely contribute and be a helping hand in the good cause as well. More than welcome to do so. Where are you from in Arunachal Pradesh? And MBBS, I mean, could you clarify a little bit regarding medical career? You're gonna ask me something? Sure, go ahead. And you're back. You curled your hair pretty quickly, dude. That's like extreme speed. Long and hard. Okay. Okay. Now I'm worried about the question you're about to ask me. Is it a philosophical question or like a dilemma-based question? I feel like it. Oh, you set the color now. You're holding the curler and you're typing or something. Isn't that dangerous? I don't know. But anyways, oh wait, no, you're not holding it. Never mind. You're setting it aside. I've never curled my hair. Okay, what can I do? Hello, Rekha. Hi. Make sure to like the live. How are you doing today? Wait, what are you talking about? Never changing or unchanging? Do you want to? Is it like generally like everything in terms of undergoing change, or are you talking about unchanging as in nothing changing? I guess I have an answer for it, but like it's not as simple as it sounds. Oh, okay. You read my mind. I was gonna say ever changing, of course. I don't know. I'm good, Rekha. What about you? It's not simple. How so? How come? I'm wondering. Wait, is it like everything? You're gonna put me in a dilemma this way. Unchanging would be permanence. Ever changing is gonna mean undergoing transformation always. Can't I just give a direct answer and say like it's ever changing? I don't know because I feel like we're always going through something, right? We're always going through transformations and stuff. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the live. Make sure to like the live, okay? Eco's paper was today. How is the paper? How is it? Ever changing. I can't think of an answer. You literally put me in a dilemma and you went. And now you're saying it's not as simple as it sounds. Now I'm thinking, am I like, do I have an inability to not to like think in depth? Is it like I can't think in depth, or am I actually taking it very lightly? I don't know. You're gonna tone it down. Sure, you can. Please tone it down. Tone. I don't know what you're toning down, but still, what would I prefer then? Ever changing, but nothing's truly permanent, right? Something is always going to change. But at the same time, if something's going through the change, then it's going to also be permanent, right? If it's going through the change, change is not permanent, but the process of changing is going to be permanent at some point. So, do you think things go stagnant at some point just for it to not be permanent? Dude, actually, I think I'm taking it in the wrong way. Not gonna lie, I think I'm taking it the wrong way. Oh, all right. Well, good luck for that, Hariom. What is the summit like mainly focused on? And Sumit, where are you from and what do you do for a living? My main thing is if ever changing is like no permanence also like unchanging also is like basically the current situation. So if we put ever changing on top of it, the current situation would change. So would that lead to something else, another like sort of outcome? Dude, actually hold on. I think I'm going insane. I can't think exactly. I'm not being able to use my brain. It's empty. Ever changing. See, if I tell you, and hello Ibrahim, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome to the live. Well, if I tell you, ever changing is like basically, I took it at a value that basically in life everything is changing. Everything is changing usually. So I assume that ever changing would be easy. But don't you think if something is ever changing, that's gonna be permanent at some point? And wouldn't that be like unchanging? That would be like permanence. Unchanging is permanence. But in some sort of way, if something is constantly changing, that's gonna be permanent as well. So do you think things will go stagnant at some point? I don't know. Ibrahim, you can give your view on this because one of my, basically like my brain is empty at the moment trying to think about it. I'm going in like a dilemma. I got it. Wait, I got it. Did I get the point of the question? Oh, one product based project. All right, that's good to know. Good luck, Hariom. 20%. Oh, it's 20%. Just. Just 20%. Oh my gosh. Okay, well let me think. I'm gonna use my brain. I'm gonna try to open it up. It's like entropy, right? The Russian word that you said it's like called entropy, I guess in English. And entropy, if I tell you, entropy is mainly like I don't know, it doesn't make sense. Entropy is like something else. I don't know what entropy is to be described in this case. Lack of order, predictability, or something. I don't know. I'm not being able to like think. I'm just like sitting there trying to think like what could be the outcomes? What could it be? Let's leave the metaphysical level and go to ground level. I thought I was already in the ground level. Never mind. I don't know. You can't be unchanging even when you're 60. You're still ever changing. You're ever changing even after the lifespan has ended. I feel like ever changing. I don't know. Ground level. So how are we exactly supposed to deal with it at the ground level? I don't know. How can it be? And Ibrahim, I'd also like to mention one thing that you had contributed in the morning. I'm very, very grateful for that. But secondly, I'd like to mention one session. When you had done the contribution, I could see that your phone number was available, like your phone number was completely visible alongside with your information. It's completely visible to the public whenever you do transactions. So I suggest that you should use a UPI ID to change it into a UPI ID. You can set it as anything. So in that case, I guess the breach of privacy won't be there. Just suggestion from my side. Would I like the world to be changing always? Once again, I'm thinking like won't like everything just the changing always would defy it would mess up everything, don't you think? Just give me a moment. Gurpreet, if you want to know what the live is about, you can have a look at the channel description. You can read through it, then you can come back and we can have a talk. And regarding the thing, like I see, of course, Ibrahim. Actually, I had mentioned it in the morning live as well, but I believe you are not there. So it's just a concern because I can let you know UPI, PhonePe, and most UPI apps they have like the setting within where you can set a name as your UPI ID, and in that way your phone number is completely covered. It can be a little dangerous, so that's why it's letting you know. MSG, where are you from? What do you do for a living? That is true. And Ira, I feel like if something's changing constantly, wouldn't it mean that since the world already is going through changes, always changing would mean that the possible changes that are going through, they would also be changing. Hence, it's gonna mess up everything, right? Is it? I don't know. It does like affect. It does challenge it at some point. I'm so sorry if I'm confusing you guys with my take. Very sorry. I'm like someone in the middle. I don't know exactly where I'm deviating towards or which bias I have. I guess I'm thinking too much into this. Maybe I should not think that much. I don't know. Gurpreet, first you introduce yourself. Where are you from? And what do you do for a living? Harmony within does the job. That is true. Harmony within does it. I don't know exactly. I don't know how to tackle this question. It's very confusing. Right, Ibrahim? If I'm not wrong, it's just they're challenging my brain instead. Web developer. All right. How long have you been in the field exactly as a web developer? Are there like any specific specializations that you guys are into? I don't know. Maybe is back-end development, front-end development a thing? And Gurpreet, if I introduce myself, I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal, and I'm a student of mass communication. My first year begins in October itself. After the 4-year course, I'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. Do tell me a little bit more about your work. I know unchanging is its opposite. Maybe if we apply it to just like a model of the world and not the current state of the world, then it's going to be easier. Permanence would just be permanent. Everything is just still. But I don't think permanence refers to stillness, right? Permanence is just same conditions. But ever changing means changing conditions. It doesn't mean that the changes that are occurring are still going on. Maybe it could be the changes in the changes. In the changes, I don't know. I don't know exactly. Ever changing, could you like elaborate a little bit on that? Not being able to get it. Hello Krish, welcome. Oh yeah, long time no see. Make sure to like the live. How are you doing? Oh, it depends. It depends. Okay, I thought like we were viewing at it from like a model's perspective. I don't know exactly. I don't know how to like back up my point. Oh, front end development. Okay, 5 years. Well, Gurpreet, you got to know what I do. Basically, let me introduce myself again. I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal, and basically, I'm a student of mass communication. And my semester is just beginning in October itself. My first year, I'll be joining in, and my course is of 4 years. After that, I'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. Gurpreet, why don't you have a look at my channel description? You'll get to know what my lives are about, what I do on here, alongside what I discuss about on the live, and what my channel is about. Also the way, also the aim of the channel. Yes, I'm so sorry. Ira is probably fed up with me asking very ridiculous questions. Let me know if it gets annoying though. All right. You're doing good. Just busy days going. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm doing good, by the way. Yes, Kurpreet, do have a look at it and then you can come back and we can have a talk. Hello, Rahul. Where are you from? And what do you do for a living? It's okay. Focusing on the career is important. Don't worry. It's okay. It's completely fine, dude. Being career oriented is not a bad thing. Well, Rahul, what are you studying at the moment? And Gurpreet, to clarify once again, actually, I've not started my profession yet. I'm not working at the moment. I will be just joining my college in October directly. I'm a UG student, undergraduate, so I'll be joining. So that's just for the clarification. So I can't really answer the challenging part yet. Okay, Krish, no problem. You can just talk with us in the live. I guess I'll reply to it in like an email or something because honestly, I have to. I feel like if I reply to it right now, I need like a lot of mapping in my head. I had to map it out. And Gurpreet, you can definitely just have a look at the description. Okay, definitely check it out. I suggest reading it right now because there my timings, everything is mentioned there itself. Oh yeah, in ever changing, there's unchanging. Did I say that? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, I was like, did I say that? Yes, chief. I'm waiting. Actually, this is such a weird way to hold the mug. I'm so sorry, guys. My left hand is not stable. I just hold the mug this way only. I didn't get it. Hold on. I screenshotted the previous one, the other half. Oops. Oops. I'm trying to screenshot it, but I can't. I didn't get the other half. I guess I don't know. Maybe it's blocked or something. Where are the texts? I don't know. It's okay. Well, I guess you just gotta email them to me. Maybe there's like a word in it. Like there could be a few. I've added a few words in my moderation system, by the way. So maybe it detected a word, so it's blocking it. Perhaps you're gonna paste again. Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to adjust my seat. I'm like literally moving forward again. I got like a syndrome of me just like inching forward. There we go. This countable. This countable. You'll email. Okay, no problem. Of course, as you wish. And you can reply to my email anytime. By the way, it's not like any pressure that you have to reply quickly or not. No pressure in that because I myself over here a dummy replied so late that too with like the thing. It does. Human conflict. It does. Involve it. No, actually, it does not actually. Let me see. No, most of the words that are blocked on here, they're mainly just very crude words or just political words. So I don't know. It should not be blocking that. Maybe it's a normal moderation blocking it. Yeah. It's okay, you can email it to me. You will be able to email it properly. You won't have to go through the hassle of word limit as well. So don't worry. This makes you sad. You said this makes you sad, right? I guess. I don't know. I got the exact thing. I have it like open on the side, so I guess it translated that, I guess. Oh, what are we correcting? Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. Let me just translate that. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Hold on. Oops. Hello user, where are you from and what do you do for a living? Dude, I can't translate it properly. What is going on? My Google Translate is tweaking all of a sudden. What upsets you? It, it translated to what upsets me. Strange. User, where are you from? Where are you from in Kerala? What is your name? And what do you do for a living? Hello Bhaskar, where are you from? And what do you do for a living as well? I was trying to see, and then like for some reason, my Google translation it translated Russian to Russian. That okay. Google translation is faulty. Amrut, where are you from? And what do you do for a living? What is your name as well? That upsets you. It's okay, don't worry. I wish I could do something about it, but there's no way. Because usually when you mess things as well, it gets hidden and I try my best to like show the comment to approve it, but no idea. Oh, it's used for both that and what? Okay. This reminded me of like a compilation, video compilation of just Russian menu fails, like lost in translation. Yeah, it means both actually. I did see. So I was confused. Bhaskar, where are you from? It means both. And I was like, wait, what does it mean then? That or what? Are you asking me or are you telling me? I was like thinking like that. So it's like I don't know. I feel like translation for any languages is a little tough. It's a little inaccurate. Well, Bhaskar, if I introduce myself, I am from Darjeeling, West Bengal, and I'm a student of mass communication. My first year begins in October itself, and basically, after the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. Ira, you're leaving. No problem. Bye bye. Take care. Take care and have a good rest of your day. And I might email you more later on if I remember anything that I want to mention. Okay. Bye bye. Take care. And also, Bhaskar, have a look at my channel description. You can read through it and then you can come back and we can have a talk. Milan, where are you from in West Bengal and what do you do for a living? Hello Goku, where are you from? What do you do for a living as well? What is your name? No, it's okay. Take your time. Take your time. Don't worry. Take your time with it, and I hope that today's day goes well for you. See you soon. Bye bye. Paka, Paka, I guess Paka. I sound weird. I tried my best, okay? I'll try to learn a few phrases so I can say it at least. Milan, what do you do for a living? I will remember. I got it zapped in my head, okay? I remember it. I gotta listen. I'm definitely gonna do it. I will याद मैं याद रखूंगी याद को. That's how I'm saying. So in Hindi, I'm saying I'll try to remember याद, but याद. I don't know how to pronounce it. But either way, do. Bye bye. Take care, Ira. Take care. If you're still there, take care and hope your day goes well. Okay, and you can join anytime. That's totally up to you. Hello, Wakif. Where are you from? And what do you do for a living? Hello, Chris. Welcome to the live. Where are you from? And what do you do for a living? Where are you from in America exactly? Do be specific. And how long have you been like exactly in the field? Because I guess paramedics they have to like provide emergency and non-emergency care. I mean, usually for healthcare, you have to have a lot of experience. So, Chris, to be specific with like where you're from and how long have you been in the field exactly? Hello, Aryan. Good evening. How are you doing? And make sure to like the live, okay? I'm just having chai, by the way. If I tell you, Aryan, I have chai near me. It's like nearly done. Is power cut off in your hostel? How long has it exactly like been since the cutoff? I mean, you're lucky though. Ranchi is like the weather is pretty nice, so I guess you should be fine. You should be just fine. Have you had your snacks and everything, like evening snacks and stuff? And how was your study session? Okay, well, that's good to know at least. Maximum 1 hour is good. Well, yeah, because we don't want like disruptions and stuff in the hostel, right? Because a lot of a lot of students they usually study in that time period. Your first study session was good. That's good. That is nice. That's good to know at least. What did you cover in your study session? I'm yawning even after drinking chai. I told you, like literally, if I have any caffeine, I feel sleepy after having it, and the energy kicks in later. When is the dinner time for you usually? I have my dinner at like 10:30 in the 30 minutes break. That is. Yeah. By the way, the break like you came yesterday and you asked someone like if it's break or not. Actually, I was for my dinner break. I was having my dinner break that time. 6:15. Good luck. Mechanical behavior materials. Do you use like Feynman's technique and stuff? Like there are a lot of methods for recall, to study, to collect information, to be able to, to be able to somewhat remember it. There are a lot of techniques. Which ones do you follow mainly? I like to use active recall, Feynman's technique alongside blurting. Blurting is also very good. That's a healthy time. What do I say? That's a healthy timestamp. Like not timestamp. What is it called? Duration. That's a healthy duration to be studying in. That's good. So do you take like breaks between your sessions? Study sessions? I don't know exactly. I remember I would study for at least like 2 hours, and then I would take at least like 30 minutes break, and then I would do 2 hours again. Mess food is not healthy. I thought you were gonna say mess food is not nice. It's not healthy. How so? Why do you not like mess food much? Some people usually when they are going to the hostel, some people bring like achar and stuff with them. So like mess food becomes slightly tolerable to have with achar, like ghar ka achar and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I just know it from the people who used to be in hostel before. I just know it from them. Oh, okay. Study continuously for 2 hours and a small break. Yeah, if the task is completed within the duration, I usually do things in advance if my task is complete. Otherwise, I don't do anything. I just rest. I remember like when I was in school in 12th, I would do like my notes in advance. So like whenever the lesson would be taught, I would already have things to refer to. It would make like studying a lot easier, especially with materials and stuff. I don't know, man. It's actually I feel like breaks after 2 hours is the best. Some people don't take breaks until like the third or fourth hour. I don't know how. It depends on the attention span and the energy. In my case, I did study like 8 hours at a go. I mean, like I studied for like 5 hours at a go, and then I took a small break, and then I did like 3 more hours. That did not end well for me. I was very tired actually. I was very tired. I'm more of like a long duration with a lot of work. It's actually fun. I don't know exactly. I mean, I don't complain about the duration much. It's really the tasks that are there that are accompanying me. If it is something that is time consuming, I don't have a problem at all. Mainly, it's like the energy. My concentration is good. Hello, Hazel. Where are you from? And what do you do for a living? Introduce yourself first. Trying to complete like more things in one slot is good, but sometimes it leads to a burnout. So I suggest taking care of yourself and don't try to force like productivity. Don't try to do that. You're from Hazel. What is your nationality, by the way? And what do you do for a living? Yes, you're correct, bro. I mean, I am Indian. Well, what is your name? What do you do for a living? And where are you from? You went to the professor for the final year project. To get the project, or to get the project checked, or to clarify doubts? I don't know exactly. Why is it so scary to go to like profs and teachers for projects? I don't know why. Maybe I am way too anxious approaching teachers, I guess. Maybe that's my case. I don't know about you. Atharva, I mean Atharv. Atharv, actually, where are you from in India? With state and city, and what year are you for your studies? MBBS, med student, or are you talking about PCB? No idea. Gotta specify. Hazel, I find it strange that you're always coming on the live and you're lying about it clearly. Channel was recently created, and alongside, I can already see that when you joined the live, your channel was new. Don't know why people are lying on you straight up. Okay, so for allotment of projects, so you have to prepare it like soon, right? When's the prep starting? Oh, all right. Well, Atharv, if I introduce myself, I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal, and I'm a student of mass communication. My first year begins in October itself. After the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. Well, Atharv, what year are you in? Make sure to like the live and subscribe to the channel as well. Tell me about your hobbies. Must be like anticipatory, like a little nerve wracking, right? To finally be doing the final year project. Finally, like it feels strange because you mentioned like still feels like college just started. Now it's already ending. You're into playing sports, badminton. Oh, I'm not that good with badminton, dude. I'm not that good. My badminton skills are absolutely horrible. I mean, I was somewhat mediocre at best. I was good before, when I was in like when I was in like ninth grade, but then like I got more focused on volleyball, so I like volleyball more. Have you tried to play volleyball? Exactly. Badminton, I'm not good, guys. But badminton's fun. But badminton, mainly if you play badminton, it's all about blaming the hawa. I feel like everyone just blames ki hawa bahut chal rahi hai. That's the only excuse I would come out whenever someone's playing horribly in third year. Gonna keep that in mind. I don't know if this applies to every field, but I'm gonna do a lot of work in third year, so I'll be fine in my finals. Asna, where are you from and what do you do for a living? I mainly like volleyball. I like that game a lot. I love it, but my coach did not like me, so I was like placed in any position randomly. But I was usually kept in the front, and I was a pretty good player though. Striker, I guess, yeah. And I want to play. I wanted to play like football at some point. Wasn't good at it. How I chal rahi hai is not the problem. Oh, lucky man. We used to play outdoors. Our school never provided enough facilities for us badminton players or volleyball players. We only had a net, and people would either play badminton in that net. People would play volleyball. Some would play throw ball with the volleyball. It was painful. Yes, you're correct about it. You also play volleyball. So, like, what is your position? What are you like into? And Aryan, how long have you been playing badminton? If I say I played continuously for 3 years, I was not good. I was good, but like the lack of practice and the racket control is just gone. And the rackets I got, they were pretty flimsy, so I didn't feel like playing with them. At some point, I remember like I hit the shuttle and the racket like it disconnected and it flew like a revolver towards the other person. My heart stopped. I was so worried, but thankfully nothing happened to the other person. Thankfully, it's scary. It went like a like revolver dead ass. I was like, I still remember that so vividly. I was in like a ninth. It will be beneficial. Okay. Noted that, chief. Noted it down. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. I heard like the more internships you do, the better. I don't know. Depends. See, I don't know. Just trying to make my work easier. Even though like maybe experience, the more experience you have, the more familiarity you have. That is in my field, the better. Because the ground reporting, I'm already worried. It's already. I'm not even starting my first year yet. It's nerve wracking. I'm anticipating it honestly. But besides being like a sports person, I don't know. I like reading books. Shelves at the back. I mean, it's like a decently filled shelf, And I like crossword, Rubik's cubes. I also like chess. Well, this is like a scam because I say I like chess, but I played like chess very little, not much, mediocre at best. And I mainly like Sudoku. Sudoku I'm good at. Sudoku is fun. Alongside, I like to keep up with debates. I enjoy it. You played badminton only in your internship. Was it fun? I am honestly. I hit like a flow state in badminton. I hit a flow state in badminton if the person in front of me knows what they're doing. If I'm playing with like a beginner or someone who just does like very hardcore smashes, I hate it. My pet peeve is if someone does a smash with the shuttle. I'm so annoyed by it. Like play normally. Why am I being attacked like I've done something wrong? Like what have I done? Is something wrong? Is something wrong? Something wrong? Something wrong? I remember like that Facebook meme, something wrong. Like the names, that lyrics compilation of like people having Facebook names and it would just be different names altogether. It was fun, but I don't like it when people do like a lot of smashes. It's annoying. And I don't like it. I don't like people who are in denial when they do something wrong with like a strike. It's very annoying. Atharv, I suggest you have a look at my channel description as well. Read through it, you'll get to know what my channel is about and what my aim of the channel is, everything. And whatever the channel is about, that is also my social media is also for that only. So I don't really use social media to follow anyone, to talk to anyone. It's only for the street dogs that I take care of. It is a part of the game, I know, but some people would exploit it. The moment they realize they're losing, they're gonna hit a smash. And that is like at some point someone hit a smash and it hit me square on the forehead. Literally. The shuttle, like it was like an imprint, a circle on my head. I remember it so well. I was in sixth grade that time, yeah. And I was doing pretty well with the round as well. We would have there was this thing called like air cut. If someone is trying to hit something and if the racket cuts through the air but doesn't hit the shuttle, you're out. If the shuttle hits you, you're out. If the racket touches you, you're out. Like I don't know. If you hit the shuttle but it's in your range, you're out. I mean, the last one is reasonable. Second one as well. I don't know if hitting it like the air cut is a proper rule or not. I don't know. I've not played badminton like with the rules and stuff. This is just like casually. I don't know why I went on such a long tangent about badminton. I'm so sorry. Ariana, I mentioned. I guess I did give you a background check though. I'll tell you. My place of birth was Delhi, and my mother's Parsi, father's Punjabi. I'm mixed, okay, and my place of birth was Delhi. I'll just explain. I'm from South Delhi, mainly. I've been staying in Darjeeling for about 4 years. I stayed in Kolkata also for about a year, I believe. I've stayed in other places for at least like small durations. Usually, instead of explaining, like giving a very long history, I just shorten it and I just say it in a direct way. I thought you knew that, Aryan. I repeated it like two times in the live. Hello, Ashish. Welcome to the live. Where are you from, and what do you do for a living? It's okay, no problem. Just kidding, by the way. I don't have a problem repeating it. I don't mind. It's all right. Okay. Just chill. Take a chill pill. You'll be fine. It's noted. Yeah, it's all jokes. I'm just kidding. I'm not upset or anything. Senior software engineer. Oh, okay. Are you working in Nagpur itself? And how long have been in the field exactly? Pretty long though. Because senior SC is definitely it's a big thing. If I introduce myself, Ashish, I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal, and I'm a student of mass communication. My first year begins in October itself. After the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. Ashish, what company are you working for mainly? And is it hybrid or do you work from home or is it office mainly? Yes, that is my introduction. And also to mention, Ashish, you can definitely have a look at my channel description. You can read through it, you'll get to know what I talk about in the lives, and alongside what my live timings are, what my channel is about, what what the channel's aim is. You can just read through the channel description. I suggest you can read through it and then you can come back and we can have a talk. And yes, a third, we are correct about it. Mainly, I take care of street dogs, and that's for my own pocket expense. I do it on my own. So I'm aiming to grow the channel. I'm aiming to grow the channel so I can feed them 3 times a week. So that's why is also my social media is also solely for that cause. Only for them. Oh, it's hybrid, work from home. Okay. Well, Ashish, do have a look at the channel description. You can read through it. Oh no, actually, for more background check, just give me a moment. Yeah. Ashish, I'm not Bengali. My mother's Parsi, father's Punjabi. I'm mixed. And I suggest you have a look at the channel description. Thank you, I appreciate it. And well, if tell you author, I'll tell you that basically I'm aiming to feed the street dogs 3 times a day. So I'm growing my channel. At the moment, my channel has not been monetized due to the watch time criteria still remaining. On the live, usually I take contributions through QR and scanner itself, and all of the donations goes for their afternoon meal. Basically, Atharva, the only what I say, the only criteria is that the contribution should be in minimum 3 figures. So, if you wish to contribute, you definitely can. Anyone's more than welcome to do so, and also the thing is, those who contribute, they can always be considered as a helping hand in the good cause, and being a helping hand in the good cause is always good. Ashish, the purpose of my channel and everything, it's rooted in the channel description itself. That's why I'm telling you, can read through it, you'll get to know everything, and then you can come back and we can have a talk. Because the main purpose is my channel is mainly open for street dogs that I take care of from my own pocket expense. So that's why I'm trying to grow the channel. In the meantime, I take donations. All of it is mentioned in the description itself. Okay. Hi, Brian. Welcome. Welcome back. How are you doing? I guess I don't know exactly why I'm asking everyone how they're doing when they join back. I was going into like a very strong dilemma earlier regarding the question that Ira had asked. But you had a very interesting take about unchanging and ever changing. Must mention that. I must give credit. Welcome back to welcome back. Oh my gosh, Aryan, I told you I don't understand Punjabi nor Farsi at all. I don't understand because the thing is, the only mutual languages between my parents, like my mother and father, is Hindi and English itself. And the thing is, I can only understand those two languages at the moment. My mother tongue, if I say, is English. I speak Hindi and English mix. But at the moment, I'm more comfortable with English itself. So Punjabi, I don't know. Is helpful and great. That is true, and it is actually. I feel like meaningful conversations are always good to have at least because like isn't it like scientifically recommended that if you have at least one or two meaningful conversations a day, it is like actually very helpful. Yeah, I've been there recently. When did you visit exactly? It's very pretty. It is. I love the zoological park. It's very nice. The museums. I love museums, guys. I love museums so much. I don't want to go to like an art gallery at some point, but besides that, historical museums I love. Not recently, but last year. That's good. That's nice. Dreadly Monk. Where are you from and what do you do for a living? Alongside, what is your name as well? Meaningful conversations with different people. If you have it with strangers, that's actually a lot better as well. I feel like you get to meet new people, you get to talk about a wide variety of things, and I don't know exactly. It's pretty rare to have a meaningful conversation nowadays. It's very rare. So when you have a meaningful conversation, it's like you get like some hope and you get some inspiration, motivation, at least, or like you increase the will to like get done with the day. I don't know exactly. My wording is not that good, guys. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. But Ibrahim, if you have any hobbies or anything you like to do, you can definitely mention it here because usually in our chats we have a healthy conversation. We have a conversation about wide range of topics. Aryan knows. Aryan here is definitely familiar. We were talking about cars earlier in the morning, I guess, in the afternoon live. Yeah, we talked about cars for a very long time. It was interesting. And actually, like, surprisingly, I don't know about cars at all. So I was just listening to Aryan and the others talk and asking them questions. Oh, thank you so much, Athar. Thanks, I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, the thing is, it's sort of like a selection, like a scholarship itself. So, it is confirmed because they have placements 100%. And I'm also, yeah, I'm going to work on my communication more. Communication basically, it's just that you have to talk to a lot of people, have the confidence, and confidence comes from optimism from within. If I'm audible. Oh yeah, okay. I was like, I'm so sorry if you guys heard like me just thinking like saying why is it reconnecting. I'm very sorry. My life was reconnecting randomly at someone. I was worried like my Wi-Fi went or something. They are, of course, and the discourse here is always lovely. I like talking on here. I try my best to maintain the chat as well. I try my best to maintain the chat, and it's like a healthy hangout. It's like a hangout. It's a joint. People from all age groups can talk on here, talk about their aspirations, their day. We talk about like basically international diplomacies. We talk about a lot of things. Thank you, author. But and thank you so much, author. And Ibrahim, if I tell you, you should definitely join in at 9 p.m. for my live session because at 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. all people from corporate come because it's usually they're free that time. They join, and we have a discussion. Like it's a enjoyable, hearty discussion about all funny things. It's such a good time, and we laugh a lot. We have a great time, and the thing is that we talk about anything besides like we don't have any religious talk, neither do we mention any controversial topics. It's all about our day, what we like to do. Sometimes we joke around about certain things like certain fields, and everyone talks about their hobbies, what they like to do, or we just talk on the surface level about any random topic we can find. And you can always join in at 9 p.m. because trust me, the chat's pretty active from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. directly. And it just goes on and on. Hello, Sean. I don't practice. I mean, this is a language that I'm fluent in. No idea. You can just talk a lot. Well, Sean, where are you from? And what do you do for a living? And is your name Sean or is it something else? Traveling. Actually, I don't do traveling anymore much. I don't do traveling much. But before, I used to love road trips. As a child, I loved road trips. It was very fun. Road trips, maybe, I don't know why. I just like the feeling of seeing the scenery, the landscape, seeing the vast horizons, and just relaxing in the car, the gentle motion of the car. And I feel like I liked it a lot. I love traveling mainly because you get to talk to a lot of people. Now, if I tell you honestly, I'm not really like, I don't prefer a particular terrain. I'm not that kind of person. So I like everything. Actually, in fact, I actually, in fact, I love my country as a whole. So like, I've traveled a lot, a third. And for more background information, basically, my mother's Parsi, father's Punjabi. I'm mixed, and my place of birth is Delhi. And I've traveled actually a lot in states to a lot of places. So, like basically, I don't have a preference. I just love every terrain. That is okay. Yeah, that's nice. No problem. It's fine. No worries, Brian. That's totally, good luck for it, and you can definitely join in tomorrow whenever you get the time. I'm telling you, 9 p.m. lives are the best. They're the best. If you join in between 9 p.m. to 10:30 or 11 p.m. to 12 a.m., it's the best because the chaos that unfolds, I believe you will enjoy it a lot. Of course, more than welcome to join, so more than welcome, always. No, Shaurya, you're wrong. Shaurya, where are you from and what do you do for a living? Guys, mountains have their own vibe, beaches have their own vibe. It's all about the vibe. I told you it was it's on my birthday. Wait, did you reply? I told you though. I told you on Instagram. Are you upset with me or something? I'm just kidding. It's on my birthday today. But hi Mayur. Hello. I believe I sent the message like maybe like the one with the gift effect. I sent that message. I don't know exactly if you clicked on it. You should click on it and check. Man, you do this like because you're always giggling really. Maybe the thing is, see, I mean, wait. I thought you no because I thought you were joking around. I thought you knew it, so I was joking around with you. I didn't know that you didn't actually know. It's actually 17th August. I will cut the joke short. 17th August. Don't worry about it. You're doing fine. Shaurya, what do you do for a living? Don't worry, okay, dude. Wait, are you? Did I take the joke too far once again, or are you doing good? So let me know, okay, if the joke gets too far, or if I become annoying with my jokes. Bye bye, Aryan. Take care. Bye. Oh, you're very bad with dates. Okay, no problem. That's fine. It's okay. I thought your month was October for a second, and I was like, okay, it's October, and then I was like, wait, I don't think it's October. And then suddenly, while I was making that joke, like I was making the writing the calculation, I realized, oh, it's September. All right, Sharia, how long have you been like in the field as a software developer? Just give me a second, okay, Mayur. I'll let me introduce myself. I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal, and I'm a student of mass communication. My first year begins in October itself. After the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. Well, Sharia, why don't you have a look at my channel description? Have a look at the channel description, read through it, and then you can come back and we can have a talk. You'll get to know what my lives are about alongside what my channel is about as well. It's okay, though, Mayur, it's fine. Dates are, it's very confusing. I also get confused. Tabaki, you can check out my channel description. You'll know what my channel is about. You can address me as Sheen. Sheen's alright. Sheen or Sheen-Jinee. Both are fine. Or Genie. That's totally up to you. I'm so sorry if I stretched onto the joke. By the way, dude, I'm very bad with names. I realize I'm bad with names. I'm not bad with like dates, I guess. Am I? I don't know. It depends. I don't know, man. I can be bad with numbers. It depends. It's like very specific at this point. Anyash, where are you from and what do you do for a living? That is mine. That is mine, actually. That is not your shirt. You're making me look like a thief. Well, it is my shirt now. It is mine. Actually, I don't know, man. I shouldn't have worn this. Unfortunately, it's like I don't know. It's sitting weirdly. I don't know why. Maybe I rolled up the sleeves too much. Like I rolled it up till here. I should have not rolled it up too much. Suffering. I make very questionable choices sometimes. By the way, miss the red cup moment. I've already finished my chai, and you didn't see me burn my tongue. I've improved. Nee, that is a sophisticated way to say it. Not sophisticated. What do I say? Witty way. Witty way. That's not sophisticated. Not at all. That's anything but sophisticated. I feel like. What am I saying? Sophisticated. I can't find the word. मुझे वो शब्द नहीं मिल रहा है that I need to use. What is that shabd called? I wish I was good in something, especially words. I'm not good with it. My humor sucks. I'm bad with references. I can't speak for God's sake. दुनिया दुनिया खत्म होने वाली है, अब पता चला मेरी दुनिया खत्म होने वाली है. That is basically like me not being able to say anything. I'm thinking actually. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I can't find the word. Never mind. I can't find a suitable word for it. Maybe I will. It will click randomly at 1 a.m. in my head, and then I'll realize, and oh, I have to say this word. This happens often. I don't know why I'm yapping, by the way. How was your day? I ask that? I mean, I did, but I forgot the answer. So you tell me again. How was your day today? How is Thursday going? Is it Thursday today? Yeah, it's Thursday. Okay. Oh no, actually, nope. Nope, Ibrahim. I was not raised in the US. Not exactly. The main thing is like my main thing is mainly my place of birth was Delhi, and my mother's Parsi, father's Punjabi. So I'm mixed mainly. And the only mutual languages between the two are Hindi and English. And I've done a lot of transfers throughout states. I've been in Pune. I've stayed in Delhi for 2 years. I guess from birth to 2 years. And I've been in Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Goa. Like my permanent residence is in Benolan, Goa. So I've done a lot of transfers alongside. I was into pen paling as well. So I had a lot of, I guess, international friends. So I was mainly comfortable with English. So I guess it could be due to this. I don't know. No idea. But nope, I was raised in India only. That's how I can see it. Specifically in states, specifically state-wise, can't tell. In multiple states, yeah, it's like a run ongoing joke with me whenever I see him because I've switched my schools a lot. So many places, that is true. But I miss the golden opportunity to learn more languages. I miss the golden opportunity for that. And I mean, I did try to learn French last year. I was learning it, but it got too hard because the grammar is very different from English. So it's not good at all. And I stayed in Hyderabad for at least about 1.5 year, I believe. I studied in, if you know, Orchid International School. It's like basically it's ICAC and Cambridge Indian. It's very good. Like it's a very good school. Like it was very good actually. I did some of my studies from there as well. I don't know if you're familiar, but so mainly like I don't know. I'm not exactly very fluent in Hindi either. I guess I'm somewhat like semi-fluent in it. Okay, okay-ish. Like I can do the communication in Hindi, but mainly English is the only language that I'm extremely comfortable in and fluent and can talk a lot in it. Yeah, yeah. You can also tell me about yourself, maybe about your work, what you find interesting in your field of work. That is, you can tell me about. You can tell me about it. You can go ahead. What? Basketball nets were replaced with handicraft bamboo buckets. I mean, see, eco-friendly. I mean, eco-friendly. Can talk about it. No, it's actually good. At least you had like a basketball net, man. We didn't even. We I don't think we had basketball facilities for our senior high. From 9 to 12, like I studied here, we didn't have a basketball court. Everyone would be using like imaginary basketball hoops. It was a budget saving attempt. By the way, and Ibrahim, if I tell you about my interests as well, guys, I say this a lot, but I like reading books. I mainly like, if I mention, I like reading books. I like statistical books. Basically, I don't read much anymore. I don't get the time, but I like reading books. And secondly, I like this guy that is Rubik's Cube at the back, but I can't solve it. I'm very worried. I don't want to disassemble the whole thing. Disassemble the whole thing. I feel like it's gonna break. Actually, Mayur, like our school also, like they use like bottles with like garbage, not garbage, like recyclable product, and they made like a fence out of it. It looked so bad. I don't know whose idea that was. It doesn't look good. Learning Gen AI and agentic AI. Oh no, it's fine. Gen AI. Oh, what are you learning exactly in it? I mean, it's good to keep up with it though. It's important. Oh no, you forgot to apply it in studies. That is funny. Honestly, you played the most in 12. I feel like when it's class 12, when it's class 12, I feel like everything is so interesting except studying. I don't know why. I wasted half of my year in just like the practicals though. We had so many things going on Teachers Day, and then there was like so many events. We were too focused. We used to talk about our farewell at some point. And Ibrahim, I'd also like to introduce you. I'll introduce you guys. So basically, Ibrahim is Mayur, and he's from Bangalore, and he's also from corporate. So you guys can maybe chatter along about Gen AI if you wish. You guys can talk, and Ibrahim, you can also join into the conversation because nostalgia is like a very big topic we talk about, mainly our school lives and stuff. So you guys can, we can chatter about it. Feel sleepy learning and reading. Reading activates my brain, surprisingly. Like it makes my brain very active. Gen AI is interesting, it is. Gen AI is very interesting. Though I have some sort of like Gen AI, I know I just remember that Chat GPT conversation, I don't know why. But Chat GPT, speaking of Gen AI, Chat GPT is the worst for anything. It always hallucinates. The free version, maybe, not the paid one. The free one, like it hallucinates insanely. It's insane. I feel like Claude is best. Claude is the best. Hello, Meena. Where are you from, and what do you do for a living? Thank you, Atharva. Thanks, Athar. Atharva. I don't know. Basically, Sheen-Jinee is the sound of bangles, and it's another name of goddess Kali. It's spelled differently though. Besides, like academically, if I try to read, guys, if I read academically, like for my studies, I'm going to feel very sleepy. But if I read something out of my syllabus, and that is actually like statistical and it is very, very complex, I'll feel interest in reading it. I feel like the only problem with studying is that it feels like you are like obliged to learn it, like you have to. So it takes out the fun from studying, I feel like. I was such a sporty person in 12th also. I was so much into sports and stuff, but I can't. I couldn't play it much. Our principal would be so mean. She would not let us out at all. She would just tell like the teachers to keep us in the class. Like from the beginning of the year, man, we couldn't even play sports properly. So whenever she would not be there in the school, we would run out and we would play a lot of like whatever there is. Though there were no facilities either, not much. We had like volleyball. Some people would use it as a throw ball. And we didn't have a basketball, I think. We had a football. I don't like football though, so they got rid of the table tennis also, guys. Like they saw us playing TT too much, and they just got rid of the table tennis completely. Like literally, the table went missing, and they hit like the ball also, and only one like bat was there. Bat? I don't know what it's called. Rachel, where are you from, and what do you do for a living? Mayur, what is your opinion on LLMs? I know you have a very solid opinion. I've already like asked you multiple times. Claude is good though. Claude is nice. Claude is the best. I feel like Claude. It's very well detailed. I feel like the window is pretty vast for it. So no, actually, Atharva. First, I tell you, you can just have a look at the chat description again. I don't like perverted conversations on here. Secondly, I would like to mention I'm not Bengali. My place of birth was Delhi. Mother's Parsi, father's Punjabi. I'm mixed. So I'm not Bengali at all. It's a very strange remark to make. Vishal, which stream of engineering are you in and what year are you in? Be a little more specific. And guys, like if I mention everyone, I feel like Claude mainly the thing is like its language model is like it's pretty big, like the knowledge window, and plus it's better. I don't know. It's just like a lot better, and I feel like in terms of prompt engineering, it depends on the prompt alongside what you're using it for. I also changed schools like multiple times though. I also traveled a lot, so I know the feeling. I didn't have any friends in school though. I was pretty much like a lone wolf. Oh, all right, Rishal. If I introduce myself, I am from Darjeeling, West Bengal, and I'm a student of mass communication. My first year begins in October itself. After the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. Make sure to like the live and what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? And you got any practicals or internships going on at the moment? Third year is like mainly the year for like internships, so I feel like could be wrong. We'll be doing it later this year. Are you in your fifth semester or sixth exactly? Depends on the semester, right? You might be in your maybe in sixth. You guys have like the internship stage. I don't know exactly. Well, Rishal, make sure to subscribe to the channel as well and like the live if you haven't already. Mainly in our case, like my first year has not started yet. After it will start, like basically it will by third or fourth year, like by third year, as third year and fourth year, we'll have like practical strictly, no theory at all. Semester, yeah, it does. Okay, that was like a. I asked the question very vaguely. That is partially my fault. Robotics is indeed engineering. You know the workshops. I've seen like the workshops of robotics like sometimes I've seen it online. I have had a fair share of exploration on GitHub because I was somewhat into little bit of like game developing, game coding. I would do very basic. It was like a mix of JavaScript and Java, Python. I would know a little bit of React alongside CSS. So like I would do like little bit mix of everything, like small chunks. So I was into game developing, so I would have like a lot of repositories saved in GitHub, and like some people had insane robotics like models and stuff. They had insane like models, and it was like it was so astounding. Have you seen like those like 3D like not 3D videos? Sorry, that is different. 3D printing is way different. So sorry. Have you guys seen like those videos of like people creating like some sort of like artifacts with engineering, like using some sort of math code and like using wires and stuff? I don't know. It used to be a big thing on YouTube before. I don't know. I've not been on that side of YouTube yet. Vision, my name is Sheen-Jinee, by the way. You can just call me that. The channel name is my name. I don't know why I said GitHub. I mean, the only familiarity I have with robotics is like through GitHub only. But I feel like, what I find interesting? I feel like control system and software is one of the most interesting things that I feel like is like a part of robotics. So industrial automation, that is mainly application, that is also interesting. Mechanism wise, I feel like the mechanical construction is good, but the control system and software, like how they make it into simple programmable machines, is very interesting. And in terms of application, industrial automation, like how will they handle the materials and stuff? So I think about it. I mean, I've worked for robotics also. The recruiters are pretty good. I mean, for like any like engineering field, mainly I feel like ECE as you mentioned, it's very much in demand. It will like I mean not in demand. It will rise with demand because I feel like Brian, we agree because as AI will advance more, ECE might become more into what do I say? It might come more into demand because they go hand in hand, right? Yeah, it is interesting, Vishal. It is. It is a nice piece. We discuss about a wide range of things on here. So yeah, we were talking about EC earlier today. So it's an interesting piece. They're programmable too. See, I don't know like the ins and outs of robotics. I don't know much about it, but I just know like very surface level stuff. And it is quite interesting. It is. ECE can surprise us actually, it can. Because I feel like if we talk about ECE and AI, I feel like the thing is compared to CSE is somewhat in danger at the moment. Not in danger, but like the thing is that instead of CSE, like in terms of ECE, AI technologies are being used and they go well, like hand in hand with the collaboration. It goes very well. And the thing is, it can assist like with automation, administrative tasks, like automation alongside it can track developmental progress. It can provide data-driven insights and stuff. There's many. I feel like. I mean, there are ethical concerns, but I don't know. Ethical concerns, not really. I mean, see, ethical concerns is with every assistant you use. Never mind. But regarding the AI integration, I feel like if you use it properly, you're aware, and there is human intervention once in a while, you're doing fine. I believe. It is not in danger, vulnerable. Yeah, I didn't mean in danger, vulnerable at the moment. You're correct. Thank you so much for correcting my vocabulary. I appreciate it. I was struggling. You're interested more into embedded systems. I was more into like satellite transmissions. I don't know why. Is vulnerable at the moment. But once again, if I say my take is that someone, if you're in any field, if you're just keeping up with AI and you know basic things, you know how to apply it in your field and bring it to your advantage and give yourself leverage, I feel like it won't be a problem, right? Ibrahim, if you agree with me, you can correct me once again if I'm wrong. Hello, Karan, where are you from and what do you do for a living? Embedded systems are quite interesting, though. They are actually, not exaggerating. Though, do I know much about embedded systems? Not really. Because I'm very confused in like hardware, software systems, how the real time applications work. I don't know. The applications might be in defense, agriculture, medical, avionics. I don't know. It is interesting to study though. That is true. Isn't like hardware basically like doesn't it include circuit design? Circuit design, right? Well, Ibrahim, you can help me out as well with my guesses. I mean, hardware design skills is necessary, and you guys learn software development alongside system integration, right? Hello, Anurag. Welcome. How are you doing today? Make sure to like the live, okay? It is a combination. It is mainly I was talking like about the skills that are required, competencies, and what you need mainly, and they have a lot of like vast career options as well. Oh yeah, lot of deep theories coming up regarding AI, geopolitical stuff and stuff too. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, geopolitics is it's gonna seep in every corner. That is, it is definitely so. It is linked. It reminds me of my tools. I don't know why. Like most models are coming up. Something's messy. Usually, I have like speaking of this. I also know like mostly AI uses training data from like Reddit. It uses from Reddit and it uses it from Reddit. It uses Quora as well as like one of its main sources for training. And since Reddit and Quora, they're usually like they have a lot of racial bias as well. I've tried this experiment. If you ask like Claude, not Claude, ChatGPT before, if you would ask it racially based questions, it would have like straight up biases. So, sometimes it can hallucinate and it doesn't provide neutral information at all, actually. That's why you gotta sift through it on your own. Well, Rachel, are you asking me? For asking me, basically, I'll tell you for background information. I've been staying in Darjeeling for 4 years. My place of birth is Delhi. And my mother's Parsi, father's Punjabi. So I'm mixed. Here's my information. Here's my like information regarding where I'm from. Just to clear the doubts. I don't know. I didn't phrase it properly though, guys, regarding like AI and how it's being trained, how it was trained before. It's not that well phrased, but like I don't know. Oh no, I'm not ChatGPT. It's like a habit of mine. Hello, Rajat. Where are you from, and what do you do for a living? No, actually, the thing is like I did it without the instructions. I'm aware. If you put instructions and you are very clear with your prompts, it does help reduce hallucinations a bit. It does. Usually with ChatGPT, the free version, it's not that good. Unfortunately, no matter what, Sometimes the model downgrades on its own, but prompt engineering, providing information, separating your chats accordingly alongside having instructions and a persona helps a lot. It helps reduce hallucinations. You're correct. Just speaking in a general sense, and in a sense that is, if you're using it for legal stuff or work, usually some people are unaware that whatever they type, like in terms of prompts, AI is being trained on that. Basically, it's just like a phenomenon that I'm pretty much like interested by and just like amused. Where are you from in Karnataka, Rajan? And what year are you in for a BCA? Gemini, on the other hand, is also good. Well, Gemini is good as well. Yeah, Gemini is pretty nice. Gemini, if you use thinking mode, that's nice. Pro is nice. Don't know about the deep research much. I'm not using it at all. So I mean, it's fine. Gemini is good. I prefer Gemini more. Claude is the top. Second might be Google AI Studio. You can like tweak the temperature accordingly. Temperature is basically like how much complexity you want in your response. Like how much like what do I say? Specific like no sorry. Speciality, not speciality. Specificity. Like if you want specific details, you can use temperature for Google AI Studio. Google AI Studio is the best. I suggest that. Rajat, what year are you in for your bachelor's? If I introduce myself, I'm from Darjeeling, West Bengal, and I'm a student of mass communication. My first year begins in October itself. After the 4 year course, I'll be joining as a news anchor and debater with Times Now. I don't use Group because I'm not an active user of Twitter at all. So Twitter is like a hell spawn, hell space. So Gemini didn't do well in your case. What was your app? What was your like usage for the application? I believe if you use like the latest models, I feel like it does well. With Gemini recently, I don't use AI much, honestly. Let me clear this like problem. I'm in this misconception, guys. I don't use AI much. So the thing is like maybe it might have downgraded now. Recently, like a lot of people have been complaining that with the upgrades in AI, like it's downgrading more. It's like I don't know exactly. I don't use group though. I'm not use group. I don't think like I don't have good impressions about group at the moment. So Gemini is not good for like I remember I tried to use Gemini for citations. Did not actually I did not actually like find good citations at all. It gave me imaginary links or links that were not connected with the projects at all. Thank God I did not use AI in my practicals at all. That would have led in a disaster. Okay, Athar, no problem. Well, no problem then. Bye bye. Take care. And thank you, Vishal. You can also join in. You can talk with us. You can join into the LLM conversation. That is, I mean, yeah, it can be very annoying, right? When you are telling like AI, the assistant, to not do something, and it keeps doing it. And when you tell it like, don't do this, it will start apologizing. Like, I don't need your apology. Just do the job that I'm telling you to do. And it doesn't make it any better when you realize that basically the thing is the more you go ahead, you can't reverse the conversation in Gemini. Like in chat gpt you can just jump to any message and edit it and then it's going to go back to the history. You can't do that on Gemini. So if it derails from the track, there's no going back. You have to somehow manage it and open a new chat or something. That's something I find very irritating because I'm like a continuation obsessed person. So when I'm doing my chats, I organize it very, very consciously, like very, very carefully. So if my Gemini derails even a little bit, I have to guide it immediately back to the track, or it's game over for me. I feel like AI is dumb. Well, the reason is that, guys, if I tell you, the internet is becoming a landfill at this point. Mainly, I don't know. I mean, it's mainly AI generated stuff. It's AI generated stuff mainly on the internet, and it's referring to Reddit and Quora more than actual resources. Wikipedia is also one of them. And any wise person would know, never refer to Wikipedia for your research or anything. Never use it. Anyone can refer to Wikipedia for anything and can edit it as well. Secondly, I'd like to mention, or thirdly, I'd like to say is that apparently, like AI, I'll give an example. Like I have a desktop, and basically that is AI. Okay, that is its language model. It has different files and folders. Those are basically its trained data, and it organizes the data accordingly. It just merges everything together. It merges it. It doesn't exactly process a request. It's just toned down into numbers, and basically it goes according to that. Well, guys, if you use the free version, it's not gonna work. Simple as that. Because I'd done like a course in Google AI, and I'd gotten like a 3 month trial of Gemini. It worked well. After it was over, it again started acting very, very strange. Studies and stream. Basically, I like to research about topics. I like to read. I like to research about topics. I like to basically gain more knowledge. That's what I like. And of course, main focus is I love taking care of street dogs mainly. Street dogs, like, they're my main focus. So after this live, also I'll go and feed them directly. This live will be till 7:30. By the way, guys, just letting you all know. Free version can be done, but guys, AI, like AI, I feel like, see, AI should be used as a companion. Many people are taking it for a whole different version. Like they're using whole different reason. They're using it for like they're using it for the weirdest things. Not AI, Gen AI. Gen AI, because AI has been here for a very long time. It has been there. AI is everywhere. Algorithm is AI based. Okay, we are talking about Gen AI mainly. Gen AI can be stupid if you're not constructing your prompts properly. Once again, but if you tell it to do something and you don't supervise it, you don't intervene, then obviously it's going to lead to hallucinations. And it depends what are you using, which model are you using for what, which AI system you're using for which purpose, how your prompt engineering is, what data you're providing it, and don't provide confidential data. I mean, that's like common sense. Main problem is many people don't disclose it when they're using AI. In the medical sector, I can't tell you in the overall medical sector. I'll tell about Gen AI in terms of studying for like medicine. I feel like using controversial take, but I feel like using Gen AI for studies is not a good idea. I don't know why. It's not a good idea. If you use Notebook LLM is still good. You guys can use Notebook LLM, and you can just upload your sources. That's more reliable for studies. But using Gen AI for studies, especially in med, I don't think that's a good idea at all. You won't register any information. It was great talking to you as well. Well, Ibrahim, no problem then. Maybe see you tomorrow if that is the case. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye. It was very nice talking to you, and I enjoyed the conversation. I'm glad someone can relate to me, at least. But Notebook LLM is the best for studies, guys. You can upload your sources, you can have quizzes, flashcards, you can also have a lot of things. You can create a mind map. Sometimes it's faulty. You can create a podcast, you can listen to it. Take care, the bye bye, Ibrahim. Bye. Take care. Media. Which media are you talking about? There's a lot of things. If you're mainly talking about news channels, that is, it depends on what news channels you refer to. First of all, I mainly refer to Times Group, Republic Bharat, Times Group like Now Bharat, Times Now, Republic Bharat is also good, CNN, okay, and Doordarshan. Those are the best. I feel like, and in terms of media, some are funded, okay. Some have political affiliations. Some are genuinely working towards a good cause, and they are not like other media that ridicule the country 24/7, 365 days. are actually presenting the news that is meant to be presented, and actually are somewhat, criticizing certain things, working towards the development of the country, aiming for it, showing the developments of the country as well. That is mainly, I refer to those media particularly. That is Times Groups, news channels, and Republic Bharat, and CNN and Doordarshan. That is what I refer to the most. In terms of editorials as well. First Post is also good. See, this is a very vast topic. You'll have to go more into depth, but some parts of it can be a little controversial as well. You should phrase your question properly. Atharva, honestly, if I tell you, let me tell you something. You're saying news channels are covering useless things. I believe you should educate yourself first. I feel like you're not educated enough. You're still very young to just be saying all this and spewing the nonsense. I'm going to tell you that if you actually refer to the news, you check it out, and then you'll know. You should check out the news, read through it. I feel like you're not keeping up with the news at all, or either you're oblivious to what's going on. First, check out the news, proper news that is, and don't refer to Instagram or Facebook journalism. Refer to actual journalism, and you'll get to know what news are covering and how it's, you're saying useless things. You will see what useless things are covering. If you think talking about issues and exposing what needs to be exposed is useless, then I don't know what to tell you. I believe you should get yourself a little bit of more knowledge, and then you can talk about it. I feel like Republic News is pretty honest. They're pretty transparent. I support them. I support them with whatever news that they're presenting. They have the facts. They get the facts checked. They present it accordingly in an ethical way, and they also take opinions from the viewers as well. That is through Nationalist Collective Forum. So you're getting your voice shared as well. Some interest you have, sure. Talk about your hobbies. What do you like to do? You can talk about it. Do you like reading books as well? I ask everyone this, but do you like reading books or anything? It's not covering the main news. Could you guys specify that what main news you want to be covered at this point? What you want the news channels to cover? What do you mean by main news? Atharva, I asked you the question as well. I feel like you're avoiding it. You're avoiding the topic. If you're presenting a point, present it clearly. Because I keep up with debates often. I keep up with debates often. I always keep up with the editorials. I keep up with MSN, always scrolling through it, in my opinion, and that is definitely a fact. They present pretty relevant news. And whatever news they present, they have to do fact checks as well, FYI. This is a proper news channel. It's not like so-called social media journalism where anyone is given a mic and they can spew anything. These guys need to get their facts checked, and they have to do a whole background check and everything before presenting it on the public eye or to the public eye. That is. It's not exactly a phone problem, honestly. You can still read books. Darky, where are you from? And what do you do for a living, by the way? What is your name? Well, naturally. So I find it strange when I'm asking you about the point. Suddenly you want to say it, you don't want to say it. And secondly, I'd like to mention if you're naturally just focusing on only a small spectrum of news channels, of course, naturally you'll see these things only. Maybe you should go for better news channels like look up for CNN, the debates held by Rahul Shankar. Watch those. Go with prime time, that is mainly on times now. Navika Kumar's, they cover proper topics. They have important topics covered. Go for News 18. You're not referring to proper news channels. And Republic Bharat as well, refer to them. I feel like you're not referring to them. Watch them first, check out what topics are being covered first of all, and then you can have a talk. And Rishil, by the way, sorry, I missed. ETC, like so what made you change your mind? What made you like change your mind exactly? And what made you go into ECE also? Really, I would say Times Now, CNN, and Republic is like the best platforms to refer to. I'm so sorry, my dog is barking at the moment. Well, now I knew I could sense this point coming from afar. I could sense this point coming from a mile away. So let me tell you for information. You want to talk about 157, right? So let me tell you. World Press Freedom Index. You want to know what countries are above India in terms of the World Press Freedom Index? India's 157, right? Pakistan, China, Afghanistan, Palestine. Why are these countries way above in the free index? In the press freedom? Why are they way above? Does it make sense to you? Do you know what Afghanistan? Do you know how they are oppressive in terms? How is India below this? How? Secondly, let me tell you about the happiness index as well. How is it that India is lower than Pakistan once again, Afghanistan, Palestine, these countries? How is it lower than that? Could you explain? So, of course, if you're coming up with this point and you're not doing your knowledge, you have not done your share of the education, you're not well informed, then of course you'll be keeping up with these channels, right? Of course, you'll be into these channels. And it's strange of you to also undermine the main audience and undermine the knowledge of theirs because Times Now is literally it's the topmost news channel. And you're telling me that people don't know about them? What are you talking about? Are you even hearing what points you're presenting? And Rishil, I also require you to get yourself educated on the point as well. Maybe first figure out if I tell you guys, I'm not really into becoming that sort of journalist that is like Ravish Kumar sort of journalist. You know, the Maxis Award winner who is similarly with Arunadhi Roy and stuff, and anti-nationalist presents the country as if like, how are we the third most biggest economy? How are we fourth? Kaise? And I know what you're trying to say in this. Okay, this is literally the dialogue of Nana Padekar. Let me tell you, India, India has gotten its independence. India got freedom first. After that, Singapore got its freedom. Now, if you look at it currently, in the current day and age, as modern day and age, can you see where India is and where Singapore is? And this condition is solely because people like such in our country who refuse who refuse to actually be in unity, refuse to work with the country, refuse to be nationalists at all, refuse to educate themselves. People in our country mainly they are just busy debating about this only. So educating themselves. Really focused like on this thing only. And I'll tell you, it's one last thing I'd like to mention. Anurag, you mentioned this one point. You mentioned this one point about why we are not in the upper list. Just have a look. Maybe if you know about geopolitics a little bit, the tensions and everything, maybe then you'll. But enough of this topic. We'll not get into it more because well, Rizul, you have stated the reasons. You have stated this thing, right? Why don't you move ahead and tell me why? Who's causing this ruckus? Who's externally funding it? Who's externally causing it? As I mentioned, and if I tell you, Athar, I know you're I know what points you're bringing up. I know you're trying to be way too smart in front of me in the live with partial knowledge. Well, let me ask you one thing, just one thing. Could you tell me the full form of news and newspaper? Just tell me the full form, and I'll accept everything. Because yeah, you mentioned it's all political, you really don't know. So maybe better to not speak and do your research, then say things. Because partial knowledge, if I tell you one dialogue that basically Palki Sharma had mentioned, when reels become the teachers, when reels and the posts become the teachers, and it guides an uninformed generation, it becomes a national security issue. Now you know what I'm referring to in that case. Okay, so you'll get to know. So this line is more than enough to describe. Can I just ask you one thing? And you literally admitted that you have partial knowledge, and now you're telling me as well on my point. You're telling me my point. Now, I just asked you a question and you're completely avoiding it. So I know where your knowledge is at. So I'm not gonna continue with this conversation further. I'm not here to educate other people on here. Well, I'm not interested in educating people as well, telling them, over clarifying all the time. If someone wants to listen, if they want to learn, more than enough. But I can sense some people just don't want to get my point. So we can just move on from it. I want to discuss it anymore. Let's talk about ECE then. Because yeah, I forgot to mention Rishil. Like Rishil is doing ECE, and Rizul, you're interested in it as well. So you guys can converse along. Oh, like aviation then. Aviation is quite interesting. That's true. Aviation, I remember, like there are a lot of simulators, a lot of things, simulations, and stuff. Don't know much about ABC though. I have no idea at all. I'm not taking it personally, by the way. It's mainly that the views you have shared, partial knowledge is very dangerous. That's all I'm mentioning. That's it. And as a normal person, everyone should know this. This is not about specialization in the field or anything. It takes one search, and a little bit of time, extra time for consumption of news and everything, and you will get to know. Just refer to proper sources, and you will have an idea. It's as simple as that. Flights, if I see mainly, I was mainly into rocketry. I was very much into rocketry at some point. Like there was like this, there's like this simulator. If I see Russian, there's a system regarding the simulator, yeah, regarding rocketry. You could just launch like rockets and stuff. Like for launch for like mainly to land in like planets, mainly space and stuff. And it was very interesting. I forgot the name. Yeah, I know about ETC. I'm saying I don't know much about the prep that goes into it. I don't know much about the prep. Anything in the aviation industry can be a lot. ECE, sure. We have been talking about ECE for a very long time. At this point, I feel like I've given my POV on ECE multiple times. We're talking about ECE before also. Well, you can tell us about what you like so much about ECE, but how are you feeling exactly? That you'll be starting your first year soon. Everyone is talking about ECE, everyone. Yeah, that's true though. I mean, the topic was ongoing at the moment. Yeah, that's true. Well, let's talk about something new. I'm trying to think of a topic, but I can't. Yes, yes, yeah, that's true. About the domain, yeah, I was wondering about the domain. Thanks for bringing that up. Thanks for helping me out. We could end up in any. I mean, it's pretty flexible, right? It is. It is pretty flexible. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it will definitely rise in demand more. It's gonna be more in demand. I guess other branches could be a little vulnerable at the moment. Other branches could be a little vulnerable in terms of engineering. I don't know exactly. I mean, the job, like basically the demand market, it's constantly changing. So it's very unpredictable. Actually, it depends on the advancements and what advancements we'll be having soon. That's good though. Well, Rizul, you can also like Rishal and Rizul, you guys can talk about like recruiters. I find the topic of recruiters very interesting. I don't know why. There are many other fields. There are many other fields as in many other like professions. You could professions, not exactly jobs, like career paths. Yeah. Yeah, there will be like a semiconductor boom, yeah, because I guess high performance chips. Because the industry is seeing a demand, like a surge in demand for high performance chips, and specifically in AI applications. So it's reshaping the entire market. Alongside, I mean, like it depends. Government policies alongside investments, because wasn't India like isn't India investing heavily in semiconductor manufacturing at the moment? This mainly to create like a robust ecosystem. So basically, semiconductor fabrication, design, and R&D. There's demand across sectors as well. Basically, like growth of transformation and growth of like sectors, 5G networks, IoT services. I guess so. AI, EVs. We're talking about EVs also, and data centers. So actually, it's pretty good. AI infrastructure investment is a whole different topic. But aren't AI chips expected to drive around like half of total revenue at least? Because AI infrastructure is like rapidly like the demand for it is rapidly like reshaping the semiconductor market. That's good to know. Thanks for the clearance. I guess we might get a little confused. What could be the difference? I don't know about the difference exactly. You can tell us. Isn't like guys? Wait, I guess I might know. Isn't BTech mainly offered by the government institutes, and B is offered by private institutes? I don't know. I could be wrong about it. And subjects. Oh yeah. Do you guys have different subjects as well? I don't know about the subjects aspect of it. I don't know. Curriculum focus. Yeah, it could be. I didn't focus on the curriculum aspect of it. Very sorry. I don't know much. That's why. What could be like the difference though? Do you know about the difference, Michelle? You can tell us. Like I want to know like subject wise specifically, but I don't know if it's possible for you to like exactly list them. It's fine though, no problem. I mean, yeah, I mean it's mainly institutional difference alongside curriculum like difference. Oh, DSP, you guys have DSP and BECE. DSP is interesting though. I don't know about the key components. I mean, I don't know like the processing techniques or anything. I don't know much about that. Your comment is visible. I saw the comment regarding like the difference. I saw it though. Another no, I don't know why it's not visible. There's some words that are blocked. Some words are blocked in the moderation system. So if you're using any of them, the comment will automatically be hidden. I don't know why it's not showing up though. Could be an error from your side. Do or die thing. Why? Why such a wording? Why so? But all I know is like DSP, like it's pretty tough because you guys have to like convert real world analog like signals into like digital form. Just like just wondering about that, it's very confusing. Isn't like doesn't the signal like yeah, the TV in the background is creating pitch sound in the live. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. It's a little loud, unfortunately. Well, audio, video, and temperature, pressure, or position. I guess those are like the signals, right? That you guys have to convert. Like real life. I mean, real world analog signals into digital ones. Or maybe it could be catching the sound of something else. I don't know. I'm so fed up with this mic. Every time I turn on like the noise reduction, it causes a different problem. It's so strange, and I just hate it. It's very annoying. Thanks for letting me know, though. I appreciate it. Finally, maybe I got a solution for this. Well, yeah, you guys can introduce yourselves, like familiarize yourselves. Familiarize. That sounds weird. By the way, guys, live will be ending in 3 minutes. All right. But like Rhodes mic is a little expensive. Rhodes mic is very expensive though. I mean, this one does well too. Sometimes there's like pitch sounds, but when it's radio silent, usually in the house, it's fine. It works just fine. I mean, there's a I could do soundproofing, yeah, but it would take. Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, I don't want to waste my pocket expense on the soundproofing mainly because all of my pocket expense it goes for the street dogs, and I always keep it saved for them for the nighttime feeding. So basically, using it for soundproofing and stuff, it will be a little costly. So because I guess you all need like that kind of like wallpaper, like the stuff that you stick on the walls. And I guess that makes it a little soundproof, but it's okay. I'll manage. And by the way, I'm using my desktop as well. So this thing, my mouse, it's like basically the clicking sound that could also be causing like the pitch noises. Oh yeah, thanks, Rachel. You can like my channel is only focused on street dogs. It's mainly focused on them. Basically like my live timings, what I like to do, and like what I like to do on my live, what I discuss about alongside what what my channel is about, what the aim of the channel is, everything is in the channel description. And I always post my live timings like always in my community tabs. So you can keep track of that. And next time guys I'll be coming live at 9 p.m. okay? I don't watch reality shows much. Only one I watched, like I used to watch, was Laughter Chef that used to come on Colors. It doesn't come anymore. So, hello Asrar. Well, what do you do for a living exactly? Introduce yourself. And what is your nationality? I don't prefer Big Boss. Sorry. Yeah, because actually I'm using a gimbal that is gimbal Osmo 7P, and it has camera tracking features. I mean, face tracking features. Alongside, it's a tripod, so you can see it moving here and there. It's tracking my face. All right, that's good to know. How long have you been in the business, and what is your nationality, Asrar? And yeah, you guys can definitely join at 9 p.m. Sharp. Don't worry. Well, guys, I'll be ending the live at the moment. So, unfortunately, it's already time for me. I'll be coming live at 9 p.m. directly now. So, you guys can definitely keep up. And yes, went to South India. That is true. I went. I'm not went to Tamil Nadu though. Not exactly. Well, by the way, guys, I'll be ending my live right now. See you all at 9 p.m. Okay? Bye bye, guys. Take care. Bye.